Hello.
Fancy seeing you
So
here.
nice to see you. Last time we saw you, you took us in the briefing room. You just finished the briefing, and now you're coming out.
Yes, it was my 45th White House press briefing.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
great.
amazing. Well, the last time we were here with you, you had kind of just started in this position.
Yeah.
And we talked a lot about how it would be to balance being a mom to a 1-year-old, traveling around the world, being White House press secretary. How's it been going? How have you been managing it?
It's been amazing. It has been a crazy, fast-paced, fun, a little bit challenging 10 months being a mom to a toddler as well. But I love my job. We're having so much fun. And as you know, the president literally doesn't stop. So
stops.
it's a 24/7 job around here, and we're always working. I have an amazing staff, and I just love everyone that we work with. We really have such an amazing team. All of us as colleagues, we really are friends, and we spend so much time together, and the president's having fun too, so it's been a blast.
Well, you got a new office since
did.
the last time we saw you, so maybe we can walk towards your office.
Let's
and
do it.
We'll talk about it. And you guys here at the White House have also talked about the fact that you're calling this first 9 months the greatest 9 months in the history of the presidency. So I think a lot of us can already see why you say that, but give us your highlights. Give us what you feel like has been, you know, the top stuff that you guys have done around here.
Yeah, I mean, I just talked about this at the briefing because today really marks 1 year since the November 5th election, and 80 million people voted to elect President Trump. And so he has had such a remarkable 9 months. I mean, we came in here on day one, I'll never forget, Inauguration Day. There were 50 executive orders stacked on his Resolute desk, and he was just signing and talking to the press. And we have not slowed down since that day. Like, it has been all gas, no brakes. And he's delivered on all his promises: tax cuts, securing the border, no men and women's sports, getting DEI out of the government and the military. Look at our economy. Biden inflation is over. Gas prices have hit a record low over the last 4 years. So it's really remarkable the results he's been able to achieve in such short time. And it's crazy to think we still have 3 years to go.
It's amazing to think we have 3 years to go, bringing peace around the world, so many great things, not just for America, but for the entire world.
Yeah.
And here we are in your new world.
Yes.
This is your new office. What I think is great from this office, Karoline, is you can actually see out there where all the press lines up on what you guys call Pebble Beach, right?
That's right, yeah.
Do you check them out and see who's looking like they're trying to get tough every day?
I can see the vultures. They just gather out there. And, you know, we have so many amazing spokespeople for the administration. We have Stephen Miller out there a lot, Kevin Hassett, you know, the president's whole team. They go on TV, and then the press just lunge at them, like asking questions. So when I see a crowd building, I know someone's about to go out there and have a little spicy time with the press. So that's always fun to witness.
This is officially the longest government shutdown America has ever seen. We know the president has talked about the Republicans invoking the nuclear option, as he calls it, you know, eliminating the filibuster. Why did he feel like this was the time that it was that important to do something like that?
The president is 100% right about this, and he wants Republicans to get tough and get smart. And we know that if Democrats, God forbid, are ever given the keys back to power in Washington, D.C., they will end the filibuster. 49 of them in their party already voted to do it. The only reason it got held up is because 2 voted against, and those 2 are no longer here. They got run out of town by radical leftists who have totally taken over the party. So the president is saying we have 3 years of me in the Oval Office to do everything the American people want us to do. Let's take advantage of this historic opportunity, get rid of the filibuster now before the Democrats can do it, and pack the Supreme Court, make Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. states, and all of these other radical ideas that they want to implement. It's the right strategy, and it's based on reality. And the current opposition to the Republican Party is truly the most radical left party we've ever had.
What is it that they're standing on the Democrat side of the aisle? Why is it they say they will not open up the government and vote to fund it?
Because they want to play games with Donald Trump, and they're trying to put the blame on him. And it's not working, by the way. And he's calling on Democrats to vote for the clean CR to get the government open. And the Democrats have no message on this. They've totally lost the plot. And now you look at the grave consequences of what is happening. We have airports that are facing significant delays as we head into the busiest travel season of the year. You have our military who weren't getting paid. They only are because President Trump bent over backwards to find a legal avenue to get them their paychecks. And you have 500,000 federal workers who are going without pay. We still have staff on our communications team here at the White House who are furloughed and who haven't been to work in 35 days. They are begging us to please come back. And the Democrats are holding our entire country hostage. It's really pitiful to see.
Well, speaking of being held hostage, I know it probably feels like you're a hostage sometimes when you get out there and they bum rush you, but maybe we can go check out your vantage point when you walk out on Pebble Beach. Let's go see.
Let's go.
All right, well, this is called Pebble Beach, and this is where the press always hangs out, but you guys are always out here. I see you out here. I see sometimes we've seen President Trump out here.
That's true, yeah. I mean, you talk about transparency and accessibility. Look at where the press are able to just hang out all day. They have their cameras set up because they know there are so many people who are going out on television and are openly taking their questions, including the president. In fact, one day he was walking Tiger Woods out from a meeting and he came out and all the press were here and voila, he ended up in a little gaggle with them.
Amazing.
If it were Joe Biden, he would have run back and hid, but not President Trump.
Well, I want to ask you as a mom, like you're the youngest press secretary in the history of press secretaries. You're also a mom, and I feel like a lot of women out there are given this false notion that either you can be a mom or you can be just a powerhouse, you know, in whatever your field. You're showing that you can do both. What is your message out there to young women?
Yeah, you can do both. It's not easy, it's difficult, and you have to be good at prioritizing your time, and you know, you have to have a really good spouse, which I'm very grateful to do. I have the best husband ever, and he's so helpful, but you just have to focus on your job and focus on your family all at once, and just really make those your two priorities in life, because it's all you have time for when you're a working mom. But in so many ways, having a son has, I think, made me better in this job because it really grounds you and it keeps you very focused on what's most important in life, and that ultimately, of course, is being a mom. As much as I love being White House press secretary, the best job is being a mom, there's no doubt.
Well, Karoline, maybe you can show us some of your favorite spots or some areas where you have your favorite memories here at the White House.
Sure, I would be happy to. There are so many. Of course, the briefing room, my office, which you already saw, but there's another really amazing view here that I think you might want to see.
Okay, well, let's head over there. This is actually the outside of the press briefing room. And Karoline, a lot of people have been hysterical about President Trump adding a big, beautiful ballroom here. But tell everybody what this used to be.
Yes, so this is the outside of the briefing room where I just did a live press briefing, and it used to be a swimming pool. And under President Nixon in 1970, during all of the impeachment, they started doing televised briefing, and that's when it was converted into a press room. And there's been updates and edits to it since, but to your point, every president has put their touch on the White House complex, and the president is making it better for generations to come. The ballroom will be an amazing addition, mark my words. People are going to eat their words when they see how useful and how beautiful this ballroom is going to be in 2 short years. It's going to be great.
And he's making it for every future president to come, Republican or Democrat. Although, Karoline, I always say, I don't know when the Democrats are actually going to land back in there if they keep getting hysterical over a ballroom.
That's right.
Probably no time soon. All right, well, this is another one of your favorite spots.
It is, yes. Of course, this is the South Lawn. I'm always just so amazed by the view of the Washington Monument from the White House. It's so beautiful. And this is also where Marine One takes off and lands. So you asked me one of my favorite memories. Getting on and off of Marine One with the president will never get old. It's so cool.
It'll never get old, and we'll never get tired of hearing the beautiful noise of the construction. We can hear that's the ballroom being built right now, Karoline.
Right before our eyes.
And our
She'll
ears.
be up very soon.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.